For the price of one invisible airplane, we built the tallest building on Earth. That choice tells you everything about who we are. Welcome back. Today, we're comparing two things that cost almost exactly the same amount of money, but represent completely opposite philosophies of power. The Burj Khalifa, the B-2 Spirit, $1.5 billion of ambition versus $2.1 billion of pure strategic fear. Let's go. The numbers first. Burj Khalifa, 6 years. $1.5 billion, done. Standing in Dubai right now, looking incredible. The B-2 Spirit program, $44 billion total for 21 planes. That's $2.1 billion per unit, which means every single B-2 costs more than the entire Burj Khalifa. One building that houses thousands of people. One plane that carries 2 guys. Now, here's where it gets interesting. The Burj Khalifa is basically advanced conventional engineering. Really tall box made of concrete and steel. The technology is published, schools study it, other buildings use the same techniques. The B-2 is the opposite. Composite materials classified. Engine, heat signature, reduction classified. Stealth coding formula classified. Even military pilots don't know everything about how it works. One building shows you exactly how it was made. One plane hides everything. The construction process reveals the same split. Burj Khalifa was public, thousands of workers. Everyone knew it was happening. Photos, updates, documentaries, you watched it go up. The B-2 was compartmentalized. Thousands of people worked on it, but most had no idea what the project actually was. Teams worked on isolated components with zero knowledge of the bigger picture. That's how you keep something invisible. Here's what actually matters though. Visibility versus invisibility isn't just about secrecy. It's about what these structures actually do in the world. The Burj Khalifa makes money. Around 2 to 3 million people visit annually. Observation deck tickets alone generated close to $3 billion. Hotels, restaurants, offices, residences, it's a revenue machine. The B-2 Spirit? It costs money, constantly. Every flight burns fuel. Every landing requires maintenance. It drains the defense budget every single year. The only value it produces is the idea that it exists. It's deterrence through expense. It's saying we're so rich and so advanced that we can spend billions on planes that hopefully we'll never have to use. The Burj Khalifa is lit up every night like a beacon. Searchlights scan the sky. It's designed to be impressive when the world is watching. The B-2 operates best at night. That's when it's most effective. Darkness is its advantage. While the Burj is putting on a light show at the observation deck, the B-2 is hunting at 40,000 feet, where you can't see it, hear it, or detect it on radar. Now, here's the plot twist. Both are weapons. Just different kinds. The Burj Khalifa is a weapon against obscurity. It makes Dubai impossible to ignore. It changed the world's perception of the UAE in a single building, inspiring millions, generating prosperity, creating permanent cultural relevance. The B-2 is a weapon against military challenges. It makes traditional air defenses worthless. It changed how entire nations think about military strategy. It's psychological warfare dressed up in stealth technology. But here's what kills me. The Burj Khalifa's success is measured in visitors and revenue and Instagram posts. The B-2's success is measured in how many times it was never detected. One succeeds through visibility and fame. One succeeds through invisibility and fear. Both work. Both are genius. They're just genius in opposite directions. The people who built the Burj Khalifa are celebrated. Adrian Smith designed it. Ammar developed it. You can find the names of engineers, architects, project managers. It's all public. It's all celebrated. The people who designed the B-2, most are still anonymous. Even the ones who aren't can't talk about what they did. Their work is classified. Their achievements are kept secret. Imagine designing something that fundamentally changed military strategy, and nobody can know your name. Let me break down maintenance because this is where it gets absolutely ridiculous. Burj Khalifa requires daily maintenance. Annual cost around $20 to $30 million per year. The B-2 requires 27 hours of maintenance for every hour of flight time. Annual cost per plane is around $135 million. That's more than 4 times the annual maintenance of the entire Burj Khalifa. For one plane. That's not engineering, that's obsession. If you're enjoying this, seriously, hit subscribe because this is exactly what we do at Elevon. More of this coming constantly. Subscribe now. Now, let's talk about what each country actually believes in, because that's the real story here. America looked at the world in the 1980s and thought, we need to be so militarily advanced that nobody can touch us, spend whatever it takes, hide how it works, make weapons nobody can defend against. The B-2 spirit is that fear packaged into metal. It says, we stay on top through dominance and secrecy. The UAE thought differently. They said, we can't compete militarily, so we won't. We'll compete by building something so incredible that the world comes to us. We'll be powerful through prosperity instead of paranoia. The Burj Khalifa is that ambition packaged into concrete. And here's the thing. Both countries got exactly what they wanted. America got military superiority. The UAE got economic relevance. America became proud of their ability to spend billions on weapons. The UAE became proud of making something beautiful that makes money. But let me ask you something real. The Burj Khalifa will probably stand for centuries. It'll inspire architects, generate tourism, change cities. It's permanent. The B-2 will eventually be in a museum. The US is already moving on to the B-21 Raider. The B-2 becomes history. The Burj Khalifa becomes permanent. So here is the question that actually matters. Which country made the smarter investment? The one that built something that lasts forever and inspires millions, or the one that built something that costs more per year to maintain than the entire other structure costs annually? The United States says military dominance prevents wars. Maybe they're right. Maybe the B-2 kept the world safe through fear. The UAE says development and ambition create prosperity. Maybe they're right. Maybe the Burj Khalifa changed the trajectory of an entire nation. Or maybe both countries are completely missing the point. Maybe we're broken as a species if we think these are the only 2 choices. Drop your answer in the comments. Military dominance or cultural achievement? Fear or ambition? Which mindset actually wins in the long run? That's the real conversation. Not the specs, not the costs, not the engineering. It's what we chose to build and why we chose it. This is Elevon. Thanks for watching.